Oh, and I got some there photo too. It's not.
Oh, the recording
Hey
started.
guys, I hope all of y'all can hear us.
Good
Everything's
afternoon.
good.
Good morning, depending on where you may be.
Yes, you are loud and clear. We hear you fine. I hear
Some
you
people
fine.
jumping on.
Hey, Kelly, Tracy's on here. Tracy Morris, the furniture lady, she's on here.
We're just getting started here. We've getting ready for the 4th of July weekend. I think a lot of
Oh, I
people
can't hear
are.
me. No one can mute.
Probably gonna be a short turnout today. We didn't do much publishing of the idea we're having a meeting today. I guess we didn't get an email out or really publish it until just a few minutes ago. So, but again, we're glad you're here. I see we have Tracy, Steve, and Sandy and Ann.
Hi.
We'll give people a few more minutes. I mean, we're late, but we'll send it back. Maybe a couple other people are late for a few minutes. If somebody can say something, reply, because I don't know if you guys can hear us. So
I can hear you, Kelly.
Okay.
we're just sitting here going, okay, I see people, but can anybody hear? So I want to make sure we weren't. The other day I was on Zoom and somebody was talking for 2 or 3 minutes and nobody could hear them. So we had to, hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
Kelly, what's your wife's name?
Lindsey, sorry.
Lindsay. That's okay. Thank you.
Kelly, this is Tracy, my furniture friend, my Uber passenger.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
Hi.
To talk to you. I heard the story about your furniture sales and how well you do and how
thank
you
you.
got for a bonus for it. I was laughing because
I know.
here you'd be wealthy. You know what I mean? It's so crazy.
Right.
Well, guys, Kelly, she was telling me today that she has fibromyalgia and some other different types of pains. I'm like, well, you need and she has trouble sleeping too. So we got what she needs.
Yeah. Well, great. Lindsay has can tell her story about that here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just got our 6-year-old back from the dentist.
He's pretty angry.
He's angry.
Why?
Because he has some dental done, so half his mouth is numb, and so he's really ticked off.
That's why we were
Poor
2 minutes
baby.
late. We were trying to calm him down because otherwise you guys would be hearing a screaming fit right now. He was pretty crazy.
Aw.
Yeah.
He was mad. He tried to eat ice cream and he couldn't even eat his ice cream and he just came unglued over it. So I understand.
Poor kid.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I'd be mad. I'll never go back there ever. I'm saying, welcome to all of us adults who hate going to the dentist,
Yep.
Nobody likes going there.
No.
Well, anyway, we'll get started here. I mean, it may just, this is going to be a small fireside chat.
And that's okay, because if
don't
y'all
mind.
have questions, we definitely have the answers for it. And this is what we're trying to do for everyone.
I hope you get a good recording.
Well, we got the recording going this time. Absolutely.
Have you checked out the YouTube yet?
No.
No.
Yeah, we put up the first 2 meetings on YouTube.
Oh, great.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and send that link after this again. So then y'all can go to the channel and check out the videos.
Well, you sent it out. He may have.
No, I sent it out.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. If you guys aren't on our list, some of these people who are Doug's people may not be on our list.
Even the Facebook chat where I put everything?
That's correct.
Okay, well, I'll definitely send this out.
A lot of people don't follow the Facebook chat. So.
Okay.
So anyway, but that being said, we do have a YouTube channel now that we've just started. So pretty excited about it. But anyway, you mentioned fibromyalgia. I mean, since it's just the small group here, we'll just talk about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I've had fibromyalgia for, I don't know, forever. I mean, it has to have been 10, 14 years.
Well, it's long. We've been 16. We've been together 16 years.
Right.
So
and it's where I have issues where I run in my sleep. I don't go in the deep realm. I have sensitivities on my arms, my legs. If I bump into something, it feels like I got shot. It's just this awful pain. I don't feel good half the time. Like, I know I have to do a lot of things, but my body's just not wanting to do it.
No energy.
Yeah. And my log jocks up where it like hurts so bad right here. And I don't want to talk. I don't want to do anything. And it's just been awful. So I've been taking Celluv with Protein Premier, and I've been shaking it up. I took it for a long time, what it told you in the back, where you take 1 scoop in the morning and 1 at night. Well, 30 minutes before you know.
You had, the thing I remember, that you had such an instant effect like 4 days later.
Really?
What happened is we were looking at this just as I was looking at this as a consulting job. We had not committed to build or anything at this point, but had talked with Doug, and I told him about Lindsey's situation because I don't know how many CBD products have we tried.
I've tried a lot of different companies stuff, and I'm telling you, not a lot work. And with CellUV, I felt pretty good, better than I would if I didn't take it, is how I should say it. And then I felt like I need an extra boost. So now I'm on 3 scoops a day. And I usually take it at lunch. And if I forget during the day, I'll take it before I go to bed. And it personally has the same effect for me, where I feel better the next day. I feel like I'm not dragging, hurting. You know, I can still go to the pool and the kids can touch me and I don't have issues, you know?
Right.
You got energy you haven't had in forever. I mean, the thing I noticed, again, she took it for 4 days along with the 10X Pure CBD drops.
Well, that too. And I started getting on their major vitamins. And I've been really on it with it. And I have to say, I think the combo. Yeah. So those are the things that helped me. I took the Super 7, the Ultimate 10 multivitamin, and the CBD at night. And I feel that has helped a lot.
Okay. Well, I was, when I was diagnosed, the doctor put me on morphine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pain or sleep medication. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we'd gone to at least 5 different specialists over the years.
Yeah.
We went to one in Florida back 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And that doctor probably had the best knowledge and diagnosis of fibromyalgia. He was talking about.
He was definitely studied it.
I mean, that was his.
A lot of doctors think it's in our heads.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For the longest, that's why we were very amazed when we found him in Florida. So we would go to him, and at one point, he wanted me to take this highly.
Well, the same thing Michael Jackson died from, where he puts you totally in a coma for 8 hours.
Propofol, yes.
Yes. Propofol. So you take it when you go to bed. And then you have to wake up in 4 hours and take it again, but you don't hear anything. Well, I had Jillian at the time. I was not going to do that. I'm not going to be there.
It was 10 years ago. She was 4.
Yeah.
So it was 10 years ago. But again, she just couldn't commit to being in a coma 8 hours a night, because you don't know when you have a.
Yeah, exactly.
So what happened is she took the products. I got CTFO sent me the products to try. And I was, like I said, I was in charge of trying to open up some stuff in Europe and helping get the product approved in Europe things. But so I had to know what products we had, and I wanted to try them because we tried, I don't know, probably 30 different CBD company products.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No effect whatsoever. In fact, just no effect. All you got was a bad taste. It tastes like you sucked on a cigarette lighter ashtray.
Yeah.
Because
I take Kratom right now for my fibromyalgia.
I take Neurotripulin and duloxetine.
Okay.
And, because they wanted me to do all these other ones, but the side effects was just, I didn't want to have them. I don't want to be on anything that I have to be. Really, right. I would rather just be like, good to go, be on top of the world, but that's not in our cards. So we have to figure out what can we do to enhance our life so it's not,
disabling where you can't do anything, especially when you got kids. But anyway, we took the product here. And the 4th morning or 4th day after taking the product, I noticed something different. She's always getting about 5-6 hours sleep a night max. And it's not good sleep. Like I said, she runs in her sleep or she twitches. She does all these things. But the 4th morning, I got up at 9:30 and she was still asleep.
Wonderful.
And I'd not seen her sleep, straight through. And she'd gone to bed at a reasonable time, like 11 o'clock. So it wasn't like she went to bed at 2 o'clock and got it. But it was like 11 o'clock. So here she was. She had gotten well over 8 hours sleep. And I went down, not down, I went out and got breakfast. We were in Orlando at the time. And I went out and got breakfast, came back in. She was still asleep. I woke her up. I thought maybe she was sick because I'd never seen her sleep in unless she was just totally gone right out of it. She said, no, I had a really good night's sleep. And so, and she's had mostly good night's sleeps in the last 9 months. I mean,
oh my God. I haven't had a good night's sleep in probably 15 years.
Yeah. Well,
it really takes a toll on your body. It takes a toll on your mind. It takes a toll. Like you can't wake up and feel 100% during the day because you're so tired. Like, when am I going to get a break so I can sit down or power nap for 30 minutes? Can I just get one in? and that's, come on.
Yeah.
That's never
well,
going to happen.
it
with
doesn't
kids
happen,
around.
but-
Yeah, that doesn't happen in adulthood.
Well, and then the problem is then when you go to bed at night, you're in such pain, it's hard to fall asleep, right?
You got it.
So she now takes, occasionally if she has that bad day or bad night where she can't go to sleep, we have a sleep spray that you take in
That's
addition.
amazing for you.
Well,
it makes you go to sleep. It doesn't keep you asleep with fibromyalgia, but it gets you to sleep. And if you are already taking the CellUV, it kind of helps your body just
relax,
stay
and go
sleeping.
down. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a
One day I
combination.
hope to be off all my meds, but till then, I definitely feel like I'm working towards that goal.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what we're here for. We want to tell our side of what's working for us and why we're taking it. I think people forget, or they need to really hear from somebody, be like, hey, this is really working for me. I think you should definitely try it.
Well, I have problems sleeping too. I just can't turn off my mind at night. I tend to be one of these guys. Steve Sturkey will laugh and tell you we've done a conference call at 3:30 in the morning a couple times. After 2 o'clock.
That sounds like Steve.
I rarely go to bed before 1 or 2 in the morning, and I get up. I don't get up till like 9:30. But same thing when I go to bed. Sometimes I'm laying in bed for 2 hours before I go to sleep. So this sleep story has been a life changer for me because I literally shut my mind off and go to sleep and that's a great thing, right? Because the quality of your sleep lets you have more energy, so you do more during the day and things of that nature. Like,
I think we forget about that sometimes. We need to watch 30 more minutes of TikTok, or we need to finish our show, or something's going on, and we just, by the time we realize it, it's super late, and that you're going to still get up at 9:30, 9 o'clock every morning just because.
You got it. Yep.
Yeah. Well, we've had again. I've always. When I was young, especially, I had the whole mentality that sleep was for when you die.
Yeah, how's that?
Right, exactly.
I always thought that sleep was for the weak and the people had no drive, and I literally would get by on literally 3 to 4 hours sleep a night I did that for 40 some years.
Yeah, that's me.
For you, 100%.
It did. It caught up to me in a big way about 10 years ago. It just hit me like a brick, and I had major health issues. And it was due to the fact that I just never let my body fully recover and heal. And but since then I've been better, but I'm still not great. But but I realize the importance of sleep. And I warn people like Steve and others, you can only burn the candle so long before the candle runs out, and don't abuse your body, because it is the only one we have, right? So that being said, I mean, we've the great thing about our products here at CTFO is they do support that body. No matter how much you try to abuse it, if you give it the right nutrition and the right information, the right materials, it will help it. But if you also take care of it, then you're going to have extra special results, and quality of life and things of that nature are important, because it doesn't matter how much money we all make, because we're on a mission here. I know for me, my focus is on the money side, and and I know it's a mission to my sole purpose is to create a residual income that lasts for the next 50 years for my kids, my grandkids, and for all, and that's why I'm in this business. But at the same time, if you have all that money and you have no quality of health and life to enjoy it, what does it matter, because we've been really fortunate in the 16 years we've been together. It's been a great adventure. The whole 16 years has been an adventure. We've traveled all over the world. We've done everything. We live a lifestyle that nobody has really that opportunity.
People dream of.
Well, it's I'm telling you, we know people who are billionaires. We know a couple of billionaires that we're friends with.
And they don't travel as much.
They don't have near the lifestyle we have, because they're too worried about taking care of business. They got so many things to do. So, yeah, it's great. I know it's the 4th of July weekend. I hope everybody has plans for the 4th. I know we do, right? We're doing a big old barbecue, and a lot of people,
our neighbors all getting together, little blockhouse looking thing, barbecuing and taking the kids to the pool, and then fireworks.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I hope it's not as hot.
Yeah.
We're in Texas, so we
that's pretty hot.
Well, it's not as hot. It's not, the temperature hasn't been as hot, but it feels hotter because we have a lot of humidity here.
Well, there is in Texas?
What?
There's a lot of humidity in Texas?
Yes.
Well, where we are, because it's been raining an awful lot, and normally there's not this much humidity, but it's very.
If you're down south where I'm from, you have humidity every day.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Houston is like a
bad.
jungle. It really is truly like a jungle.
It's just
Oh,
hot.
okay.
You sweat. You just sweat your hair. You can't do. Yeah, so good times.
Houston's like Orlando or Central Florida. It's very, very humid and hot.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Well, we only have a few people here, but I'm telling you what, we're gonna. You're new to this, so this is kind of you're kind of exciting to talk to because some of those people on here have been around for a while. So you have fibromyalgia. Do you have any other kind of issues health wise or things that are...
Depression, anxiety, the fibromyalgia, degenerative disc disease. Yeah, 41 years old and I got an 80-year-old body, I swear.
I think this will definitely help you out. I really think the CellUV just kind of puts nutrients back in your body, or they're connecting our nerves where it's just like your body's recouping. I don't know how
it's cellular regeneration is really what it is.
Yeah.
The science behind it, and we're not scientists, we're not doctors or anything, but we have doctors who formulated it and obviously created it. But the whole concept is, your body, as you age, it starts depleting the things that you need, right? And some things accelerate that and make it, obviously deplete quicker. But the CellUV, it helps every cell in your body. It's a total body cellular regeneration and helping create new healthy cells. So again, it's a critical thing that we have. There's we have so many wonderful products. I mean, like Steve used the hair care product system, and he's
I saw
that he hasn't had, since
that's
he was
amazing
in high school.
itself.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Isn't it?
It is.
I saw that. I was like, oh my God.
Well, we had a gal, Sandy, who's in North Carolina, who's part of Steve's team. She actually is owns salons. Yeah, she owns salons, and she had a bunch of her clients use it, and just the amount of new hair growth and exciting hair growth that's happening. She had a whole open house on Sunday just because of people who are seeing their hair come back. And
that's incredible.
so yeah, I'm telling you, we have a very, very unique company. I'm very thankful, for what they offer. The fact that the guys who own the company are committed to a long-term success. I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here if we didn't know this is the one thing we can build, for the next 2 to 5 years, knowing that we will create income that will last, like I said, the next 50 years of our life.
Yeah.
And the owners are not selfish.
What was that?
The owners are not selfish.
No, not selfish.
Oh, okay.
One bit. No, I was laughing because, Steve told me the story about the commissions you earn, and I'm laughing.
Yeah.
Because we pay out 54%.
Jesus.
Of every dollar sold. So in your case, if you sold $100,000 worth of furniture, you'd made $54,000.
Oh my God.
Or $54,000 would have been paid. Your part of it could have been as much as 40% of that.
And
I'm just having a hard time right now because my checks are shit. Excuse my French right now. But I want to do the platinum package so I can really start and build. And, I have a lot of people on Facebook and stuff that have issues like I do that take kratom.
Yeah.
So I could talk to them about it, so I have people that I could bring to the company.
Well,
but I got to pay for the stuff first.
Little by little, putting a little bit of aside each paycheck or what you need to do will definitely help you out with that.
Right.
Yeah.
She has 2 CBD stores that she's connected with too.
Yes.
Oh, great. Nice. Well, see, I mean, I'm telling you, it's like anything else. It's you have a why. And when you have a why and a reason, you'll always find a way.
Right.
Absolutely.
I am a belief that, your success in life is only as big as your why. If your why is, I need to make a couple $100, that's all I need in life, then that's what you're going to find.
Right.
Right. If your why is, man, I just can't stand where I am any longer. I can no longer be where I am. I got to have more. I need to change my life totally. You'll find a way.
Well, what is our daughter talking about lately? She's been saying that if I Do you remember?
If I can conceive it, I can achieve it.
Yeah.
You know, if you can conceive something, you can achieve it. Yeah.
Or
she's
talk.
How old is
every-
she?
14.
14.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so she
Well-
came and was asking us questions about it, and we were like, "Well, what are you wanting?" She's like, I just want." What was it about? It was about schooling. She's like, I
Yeah.
really want to do better this year because this year has been really hard on everybody and all the kids.
Yeah.
You see that with the grades that had came out with Texas. I
Our
mean,
Texas grades are down over 60% overall.
Wow.
that's horrific. And I know that she didn't do well this year, and it really bothered her. And she was just like, well, how can I keep myself wanting and getting this done? And she brought that up, and we were like, yeah, get on it.
If she was younger, we would, obviously, but she's at that age where she's in high school. We're saying, hey, it's up to you. I mean,
yeah, we can't do the work
can't
for
do it,
you.
I can't do it. You
Good
gotta,
for her.
you gotta make it on your own at this point. And the grades you make and the things
Yeah.
you do now are going to be reflected throughout your college career and
Yep.
whatever career you choose to do. It's a matter of it's also learning how to be responsible, right?
Yes.
That's like the hardest thing, is to let them figure it out without us doing it for her. That's hard.
Exactly.
Well,
It's so hard.
I'm telling you what, since it is the 4th of July, and we live in the greatest country in the world. We've been everywhere. We've seen all the other countries. There are some good countries. We've had some great countries we
Great
like.
food, great people, great atmosphere,
and
like that.
freedom.
Right.
But nothing is equal to the United States.
Oh, our
No.
freedom is 100% different from any other freedom.
And
Here.
that's the way it needs to stay. But I think our
Well, we're in a war against that.
we have some issues right now.
Don't want to get too political, but truly we are at a war for the freedom and the future of the United States. And
You got it.
our kids know it, and it scares the crap out of the two of us to think that
Yeah.
our kids are growing up in a world where who knows, because the values that were prevalent 20 years ago, even 30 years ago, especially, are no longer important today. So
Not at all. And it's sad.
That being said, I think the number one problem in the world, and especially in the U.S. right now, is lack of personal responsibility.
100%.
And so I'm just so proud of Jillian that she understands that she is responsible for herself and is really looking to figure out how she can achieve what she wants at that age. Now,
Sounds like you have an incredible daughter, guys.
Well, we have incredible kids, and I think everybody pretty much on here has met our kids, or at least several of you have. We were in Vegas, and they were in Vegas with us, so
they go everywhere with us.
They go everywhere,
Good.
travel with us, do everything together. We have a 6-year-old too, so and he's a wisecracker and a smart kid who just loves to talk. He loves to talk to everybody. But that being said, I think it's also how people raise their kids and what kind of influence you have.
And that's a big problem nowadays.
Well, see, I think we're absolutely blessed and fortunate. We spend every day together.
We are home together 24/7.
Every day.
It's very rare that we are doing something, but we're together. I don't know how to explain that even more. Like, even if we're at the pool for a few hours, we're together. We have dinner, we have breakfast, we have lunch together. We are very vocal about that. And
That's the way it should be, and it's not anymore.
Well, this is why we're in this business, is we're able to do that. We're here while my son is having a tantrum tantrum, and we're able to do this. And it's a wonderful thing, because I know he's going to be okay. He'll get over this, but we can still tell everybody about the products and why and how and whatnot. And I love that about CTFO. We can work from home. We can reach out to whoever. We can plug in. We can plug in. Find out LinkedIn. You have so many different avenues to get people in this business.
Yeah. LinkedIn, Facebook, social media. Friends, people, family, people you don't know, and meet an Uber ride. There's just all kinds of ways to meet people, right? The thing about it is, it takes effort.
Yes, it takes a lot of effort, and it's just telling everybody, hey, this product works for me, why? And really, I mean, if you feel it, you're going to, introduce it to somebody else and really get them to see it too. And it's going to work for them once they buy their products and take it. See, I'm on the product side again, and Kelly's on the money side. So after that happens, I, introduce Kelly to that part. And I love that. I don't have to know everything. You can always ask your people that have put you in, or talk to Kelly. He is on the phone all the time with someone. Sometimes it's a little bit annoying, but I understand and I get it, and it's okay.
Right.
Because he'll be in the middle of a conversation with me. He's like, oh, hold on, I got a call. And that's okay, because I would rather people understand the comp plan and why, and get all that out, so they're not struggling. Because, there's so many companies out there that just say, hey, this is what you need to say, this is what you need to do. And you really don't understand it. And you're not going to get anywhere if you don't understand it, period.
Oh, absolutely. And, and again, it's, because we have that freedom. Again, we work at home. We literally didn't work for 10 years. We were living in Europe because of this industry.
Yeah.
I had done really, really well. Well, we got in the company and made over $1 million just in less than a year. So,
and we got opportunity to travel. That's what we did.
We did. We went to Greece and lived for a while, lived in Malta for quite a few years, and we were in Cambridge for several years. So again, it's been a great industry, but yet none of them compare to what we have here at CTFO, because this, we know we're building, and like I said, we're going to build it for the long term and have that true residual income.
Yeah.
And we know in 2 to 5 years, they pay really, really well. And in 2 to 5 years, we'll be done where we never have to work another day in our life. And
oh my God,
we don't have to, but I'm saying we will. We'll continue doing it. I'm just saying we'll be done as far as knowing we have enough income to.
Right.
Well, we have enough. We'll have that very shortly, but I'm saying, but enough income, never have to worry again.
Right.
And make sure the kids have
our retirement will be definitely there.
And that's so important.
Questions?
Anyone have any questions? I see we have Hannah and Tom joined us as well. You guys, thank you all for joining. We're about halfway in, or a little over halfway into what we're talking about here. We're talking about freedom, responsibility, and 4th of July, and also how great this industry is and how great CTFO is to us. And we have a new person, Tracy, who is one of Steve Stuckey's new people, joined from taking an Uber ride. So Steve's writing his book, and we'll let him talk a little bit about that here in a few moments. But again, we're blessed, but we're excited. Again, I hope all of you have great plans for the 4th of July, and remember the fact that, we have a great country, and a great country worth fighting over. And at the same time, be thankful for all those who have, fought for this country and the freedoms we have. But
absolutely.
Now we plan on moving to Europe, because that was what I was originally brought on board to do here. We've got Europe now open. We've opened up all of Europe. The 28 EU countries are available to ship product, including several satellite countries outside the EU. And we just got that really open about 2.5 months ago now. And I know Joe is on here. Joe Voda from Czech's on here, Czechoslovakia, and he's got great things happening over in that area.
That's good to know.
We got some great leaders starting to come on board over there. So again, we were originally going to be moving to The Hague in the Netherlands on January 5th, but we couldn't go because of COVID.
Right. It's kind of still shut down. They're not letting people come in to move. And if you come in, you have to have certain things done before you get in there. And we're not about that. So, we
you have to be vaccinated. We're not doing it. So
no, I'm not either.
So we have to, for us, we're going to have to think of plan B, and we're going to do that. So, but in the meantime, we're still bringing the products to everywhere and anywhere we can.
Okay.
Does anybody have any questions?
Anybody have any questions? If not, we can call this an early day and again, enjoy your 4th of July. We're doing a meeting Saturday, a training meeting that Doug will be doing.
What's for tonight? What's going on tonight? They're having a free webinar.
Well, they have the company webinar every Tuesday and Thursday night.
Yes, but this one is an in-house one. Let me look to see, because I had put it up and I wanted to remind everyone.
Should be a Michael Swilling call.
Is Michael doing the call tonight?
Yeah.
That was my post.
That's at 7:30 Central Time.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, yep. And it's going to be talking about the in-house, and they're going to be doing the system that helps you leverage the CTFO.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have the new system. I didn't even catch that. I hadn't looked at it.
I did.
We have a new basically recruiting system with a 3-part video that's going to be really, really useful. It's going to be the best tool in the industry, the best tool. This is going to explode the business for everybody who doesn't have the ability to talk to people. You simply send, and it will track what progress they're in and how much they've actually watched of the video, so you know what they've seen.
Or you look at it and be like, oh, they haven't finished this. I wonder why. Do I need to explain something better? And that's where Kelly comes in and explains it better.
So
okay. So how do we get into that? Is that a YouTube thing or is it a Zoom?
Tonight you go to
the CTFOwebinar.com.
Yeah, you go to CTFOwebinar.com. And it says Thursday night. You click on that button and
just on the website.
Yep.
Okay.
CTFOwebinar.com is the actual site. And you just click on it and click the time, which is tonight, Thursday night options. So
yep.
Tracy, I'll make sure you get the link. I'll make sure you get it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Steve will get you the link.
Okay.
And so I also know they have a big announcement too.
Good.
I know they have a big, exciting contest announcement.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
I didn't even know there's a contest.
Yeah, well,
that's why.
I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't tell you guys what it is.
I don't even know what it is.
I know. I keep secrets pretty good.
Jeez.
But no, it's gonna be a big contest. And by the way, we have a contest still going on this month till 15th. Anybody who gets advanced in either Infinity 1, 2, or 3 gets an extra $100, $200, $300, so a total of $600. $600.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that can be done over. I think we've had 3 new people on our team who just did it all in like a couple of weeks or so.
Yeah. I mean, it's what you can do for yourself. This is basically what this is all about, is what you can do for yourself. And we are the tools out there that you could use to help out.
Well, I know Eddie and Tom and George all, they've all hit they all hit Infinity Team 3 in less than a month. So yeah.
Amazing.
Wow.
So guys, any questions? Steve, you got a comment or thought? Or Rob, I see you on here as well, bud.
Yeah, let me tell you guys, I've got a product testimonial, and I've been using everything, religiously for a long time, and it's very rare that I miss my dose of everything that I take, which is just about all the products. And I'll say CellUV, the Happy, my the 1000, the Super 1000, and the Shake. So that's a daily thing. And today I slept late and I got out of the door late. I didn't have time to do all of my ritual, and I am dragging today, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
wow.
terrible.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you do.
Unbelievable
100%.
difference. Yep. You can really tell when you don't take it.
I do that during the day, and then I'm like, did I do my shake at lunch? Did I miss it somehow? And I'm like, I gotta go do it before I go to bed, because I know that the next day is gonna be dragging.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
I agree with you.
Yeah, well, Lindsay's taking her shake right now.
I try to, if I'm sitting down and I'm not dealing with the kids or with anything else, I'm gonna do my shake.
Okay.
And so again, it's a daily thing. Rob, you really have kind of a very unique perspective also on products because of your background. You don't share your background with people, but you have a background in
Naturopathy. Yeah, naturopathy. It's called a naturopath.
Natural.
And I never finished school. I was in my last year of my internship, and the school was closed actually because the AMA, they were fighting with the AMA for licensure. And now, of course, it's all come full circle. And then when I went back to go try to do it, it was like $100,000. So they do get you can get insurance just like chiropractors and medical doctors. So you would have to pass the state board exam. and that's not an easy thing to do. And I wasn't afraid of it. I wanted to get back in, but it was cost prohibitive. So
Yeah.
then I found network marketing. I'm here.
Awesome, man. But I'm saying, but you've also been experienced in trying products for years and have had, you see the good and the bad and the ugly.
Absolutely. And yeah, I've never run into products like these, and they really, really work. And I love them. I don't ever want to be without them. And I can't wait for the new ones. And I know we're coming out with one. Kelly knows about it, or he doesn't know about it. He can't tell you anyway.
Well, I do know about one. In fact, we have a meeting on it tomorrow. I'm pretty excited.
Oh, I'm excited for
Yeah,
that
excited
one.
about that one.
Can you give us a hint if it's like CBD related or no?
It is, and guess what? I'll just tell you one little hint.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Lindsay's had amazing results. So anyway, that's
Oh,
all I can say.
That's awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah. If I'm in love with it, then everybody's gonna be in love with it.
Yay.
What vitamins is your favorite, Rob? Because I have
I would have to say the CellUV. I take the vitamins too. The
Well,
chewables, I love them. Yeah.
the
Yeah,
chewables taste
Super
like
7.
a candy, and it's
Oh, it's
Really?
so good.
I was chewing it in front of my friends the other day, and they're like, "What are you eating? Is that
Smells so
candy?"
good.
And I was like, "No, it's my Super 7. It's chewable."
Yeah.
And it was funny, but
You
I
gotta be
just wanted to-
careful because you can eat more, right?
Yeah.
More
Oh
than
yeah, I
two.
mean you
Yeah.
can eat them like you can eat them like candy and probably well.
It reminded me of a kid's candy, and I can't remember what it is. And
Let me look and see. I don't think
Like
we
the
have any-
Flintstones. Remember those
Yeah,
Flintstones ones?
that's
Yeah.
what it is.
but
But it doesn't take that chunky side. It's good. Like you're just
Yeah.
it doesn't have any of the ones that are limited, Rob, where you can only take. I mean, these are all the ones that you can never take too
No.
many of.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
the
2
super
tablets.
food. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just basically food.
What I'm saying, but
superfood.
it's like vitamin. What is it? Vitamin A or something? You can only take so much.
Well, the A's, the D's, those are fat soluble, but it's changed too because you can take 20,000 a day and have no problem.
right.
20,000 IU, yeah, you're no problem with that.
All right. Well, Steve, any comments or thoughts?
Well, man, I just I continue to stay busy, and I have about 7 Uber passengers that are wanting more information and want to talk to you, Kelly. I talked to a guy last night, and he works a couple of jobs, and he's just starting a new job at the Hookah Lounge, and I know people smoke cigars there, but I don't know if they have CBD stuff there. But he's 23 years old. He's money motivated, and he's like, I know it takes to make money. It takes you got to spend money to make money, and he realizes that. And so he was texting me this morning at like 8 in the morning before I woke up. Actually, I don't know, maybe at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or whatever.
wow.
And he wants to talk to you.
Okay.
And
Well, we
I got
talked to
another
you-
lady, Tracy. Oh wait, another lady, Angela, who wants to talk to you also too. And then there's just a lot of people that are excited about this, and it's awesome. I love taking a Hooker passenger. And I like to share my
Such a
story.
good
And then
people person. You just have that warm, fuzzy feeling when you talk to people. I love it.
Yeah, he's wonderful. And he was my Uber driver and now he's my friend.
Yeah. He makes
He's
you feel important, and that's
Yep.
He does.
Genuinely means it because he does. He
Yes.
wants you to know you're important.
he's
he's
a
very good
really
at it.
great guy.
And you know what else about Steve is he's got luck, and it's not luck. He'll tell you. It's because of his perseverance and his
Yep.
go-getter attitude. It's his attitude.
quit.
Well, here's what I want to say. He finds the best caliber people. Look who's on this call. I mean, really, the quality of people that he finds, and it's not that it's like, I think it's like, it's a God thing or something. There's something going on here, supernatural maybe, because he's attracting all these quality people. Because you could drive in a different area and pick up people at bars, and not that people that go to bars are bad or anything, but they're just not business minded. Look, all these business minded people. It's great.
Yeah.
Well, if they're at the bar, they're not interested in business at that particular moment. They may be one day when they sober up a little bit, but not that moment. Right? But no, it's funny. Last night we had a great call with Sherry Chenault and a young kid. He was 21, Steve?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And I'm telling you, we know this because we've been around the industry long enough. Because somebody's going to recruit a Kelly Foot when he was 21 or 20. I was 22. And, and at 22, I knew nothing, but I had total money motivation, total drive. And, I made over $1 million in my first year, and I had no idea what I was doing.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
I was ignorance on fire, and somebody will find that person because they exist. And I think that kid last night really has that potential.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, well, his dad owns a gym, and he's very excited. He wants to do another call today with you, Kelly, about structure and everything else.
Right. Well,
For him and his,
he's in. We just got to structure him right so he can bring his dad and the gym in and all that correctly.
That's another thing that I love. Kelly will take your call to help you structure who you're putting in.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
it's all about team building.
it really, it's not about him. It's about what's going to help you in the long run.
Right.
Well, I mean, that has to be because, I mean, literally, if I had you structured differently, I'd make more money, but it wouldn't help you. If it's not going to help you, you're not going to be around long term. If you're not around long term, I'm not going to make money 50 years from now after I'm gone. And that's why,
Right.
to me, I'm doing this for, like I said, we don't have them yet, but
I don't know. I think our kids are going to be super travelers too.
Yeah, true.
Who knows?
You may not have grandkids, so you're old. So who knows? But anyway, that being said, we really are very thankful and blessed by all of you and appreciate all you do. Sandy or Joe or Tom or Hannah, any of you have any comments or thoughts? Again, this is truly a fireside chat. There's only a handful of us here, so that works well.
This is a great meeting. This is a great forum for what we accomplish. Your experiences just help each of us. I guarantee. Yep.
Well,
I just want to say this is Hannah, and I'm just new to the group, and I'm so thankful to be in this group. This is exactly what I needed again, so I can get my group growing and the help that's needed. So thank you so much.
Well, Hannah, we appreciate that.
Yeah, we're so grateful that you came on, and we're here for you guys.
And it's interesting. I like hearing everybody's voice because, oftentimes if you get in a meeting and, I call it the talking head syndrome where you got one person.
Yeah.
And then, nobody else participates and you think, okay, great. That was great. But, what does everybody else feel or what does everybody else think or what's everybody else experience, right? Because we all have experiences. We all have questions. And I appreciate the fact you all open up and ask questions because if you don't ask the questions, we don't know how to give you the right answers, right? So,
I do have a quick question, guys.
Perfect.
Is there any product that you could take that would help anemia?
That's a iron deficiency, right?
That's correct.
Well, obviously multivitamins themselves in general are very useful if anybody has anemia.
I have severe anemia. I'm supposed to be getting injections once a week.
Wow.
And I've had to have a blood transfusion, and so I don't know if there's anything there.
I can't give you a medical answer because I'm not a doctor, obviously. I don't know, but just in general, I know that the CellUV, because it does cellular regrowth and regeneration approach. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know what the cause of anemia is other than blood loss typically, which, or there has to be something else if it's that severe. I don't know what causes it, but
and you might, when you start taking CellUV after you take your first week or 2 doses to get your body going, and then you can take as many cups in your thing. So I'm taking 3 myself because it's working for me. But once I think that I need a little bit more because something else is going on with my body or it's the flu season or whatever, I'll take another scoop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Extra. I don't think there is any cap to it. I know it works 4 for other people, 3 for some. You never know.
Well, here'd be an interesting perspective. I think there might be. Do you get your blood work done fairly regular to find out, about your needs?
Yeah.
Well, I would have my blood work done or recently had it done, and then I would take this and I would see if it has that positive effect.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
You should take the loading dose, like they say, the 3 scoops, the 2 scoops. And my husband and I find that we went down to the 1 scoop and didn't feel as good as taking 2. So we do the 2 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time.
I do 2. She does 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will say too, I have a testimony on that. My husband, the CBD helped my husband with renal failure, and I know it for sure. The doctors don't know why he recovered. And then the CellUV came out, and he had AFib, and he's off he's off of all of his medications, no blood pressure, no AFib, nothing.
Oh my God, Hannah.
As long as he takes his 2 scoops of CellUV, he gets no AFib, none.
That's interesting because I got dehydrated, severely dehydrated back in November.
Yes,
And I had AFib for the first time because of dehydration. And I
yes.
freaked out, man. I mean, that was the freakiest weird.
It's
I've
scary.
I've had health issues and heart issues for 10 years.
Yeah.
And so I'm very, very in tune with my body, and every little like little flutter. I mean, I notice and react to, but I was in bed and all of a sudden I could just feel I checked my blood pressure, and all of a sudden my heart rate went from 80, 90 all the way back down to 30. And I'm going, oh my goodness, it was up and down. So I went to the ER, and of course they said, oh, you're dehydrated, and they gave me fluids and things, and it fixed it. But I'm glad you said that, because, I'd never want to experience that again. So, for me, having that, taking the product as a baseline, I don't, like I said, not like Lindsay has fibromyalgia, she has pain every day. I don't have that. So
Right.
for me, I don't have what I can say, okay,
Yeah.
I feel something immediately. But if it's something
so
that's going to be
glad.
more preventing, then I'm
Yeah.
all about that too, because
Thank you for sharing that.
yeah, that's a great thing. So
Have y'all ever skipped a day and then the next day you just felt like, oh, what did we
Yes,
do?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
a lot of
especially
people
too with the Gold 1000. I
Mhm.
mean, if we run out of that, it's like, oh my God. We
Yeah,
never
I
wa-
felt
we
that
never
way
want
the
to
other
run out.
I felt that way. We had to turn around to go get it because we were going on a trip. And I was like, Kelly, I'm out of that. I put it by the table. Did you pick it up? Jillian, did you pick it up? Did anybody pick it up? And they were like, no. I was like, turn around. We gotta go get it.
847-922-1421. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
the only thing I
Hey,
have,
guys.
yep.
Hey, I'm just dropping off Josh here. Josh Gibson. He's interested. I'm sampling him a relief cream right now as we speak. He was listening to the Zoom guys, and he was Googling CTFO.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, that's awesome. Speaking about relief cream, the only thing I have an issue with is I have a left thumb that's arthritic. Can't tell how well I move it, but it literally hurts.
Yeah, because you're on their phone all the time.
Well, it's all typing things of that nature.
all
So
the time.
it literally, I wake up in the morning, it hurts. So I'll put the relief cream around the base of my thumb, right? And I have like 12 hours of relief or 8 hours of relief. I put on.
Really?
And he tells me quite often when he does it, man, my thumb, I put that on, Lindsay, it's so good. I'm like, oh, okay, we know.
Guys, he was just talking about, I'm dropping him off right now at work, but he was talking about his grandma and that has bad knees and stuff. And I said, well, here's a relief cream. Give that to your grandma.
I did
And
that.
Speaking of grandmas, that's what she did.
She takes an injection in her knee, and I was just like, "Mammy, let's try something different here." And I sent it to her, and I called her yesterday, and she's like, "Oh, man, I love it. It's just a little packet. I put a little bit here, and I'll save it for tonight, and I'll put a little bit there, and I'm feeling so much better."
She's 80, what, 4?
4.
She's 84 years old, and she's a crazy.
84.
Yeah, she's had colon cancer 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
She got COVID. She got
Jesus.
No, she was in the hospital. We were in Orlando just 9 months ago when we first got started CTFO, and it was around before Christmas. She got renal failure. Was in the hospital with less than 2% kidney function, and we thought, oh, this is it. We thought, we got to go back.
And we were afraid that it was going to keep dropping. We were like, hey, we got to go home. We got to go visit her, see her.
Well, then she got COVID while in the hospital because of a kidney infection. And then like 3 days later, she was past COVID and, and she got out of hospital.
She went home and she recouped there.
She's doing great right now. So you never know.
Thank God.
Yep. Well, guys, I gotta let Josh off here. He's at his job, but Kelly, he wants to do a call with you, Kelly. He wants to do a call with you. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yep. Look forward to it, Josh. Take care, man.
All righty, you too, man.
Thanks,
hope your grandma's knee feels better.
Oh, I hope so too. She needs it.
Well, anything for pain relief, man.
You too, buddy. Thanks. Guys, I just dropped him off, but he was listening to the whole thing. He's like, hey, I just Googled the CTFO. I was reading about it as you guys were talking. So that was pretty awesome.
Well,
that is awesome, Steve.
We need to have more calls like this. That's fun. Kind of like a talk show, variety show. Where you got your guy on the street, doing his story, right? But anyway, that being said, I have my 2 magic questions that I think everybody needs to know. These 2 questions, and that is, everybody you talk to say, by the way, Tracy, who do you know that suffers from pain? And
there's a lot.
They're either going to say themselves or, hey, my grandma or my friend, hey, if I could let you have a sample of pain relief that would give them instant relief in 15 to 30 seconds. You think they might be interested in not having pain?
Wow.
That's how easy it is to give out a
Yeah.
sample.
Okay.
Second question I asked them, Tracy, who do you know is money motivated and like to have more money and freedom in their life?
I'm gonna remember these questions, Kelly.
Well, I know you're a sales lady, so I know that'll be something.
Yes.
It's like you got to learn, what you do to open up the conversation, right?
Exactly.
So both of
Build a
those,
rapport.
yeah, those are my two magic questions I ask, and invariably lead me to talk to somebody about either the product or the opportunity. So,
Nice.
Joe, you want to add anything? You're the only one who hasn't spoken. I know you're on here, but I know Rob, are we doing a call in an hour with tech? Do you know Rob? Maybe Rob sometimes listens in while doing stuff. I'll follow up with a text to them. All right, well, guys, we're going to wrap it up. I have a call in 5 minutes to a group in Colorado. So,
Okay.
but
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate
And again,
this.
this is Lindsey. I'm Kelly.
Kelly,
Yep.
sorry, I was on mute. I believe that Joe and Joe, if you're on here and you have a microphone, you can tell Kelly there was a major tornado
I heard
right in that town.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he left to help some family members, and so
Okay.
he's not even around. So we'll cancel for today. We'll pick it up next week.
Perfect. All right.
Oh,
well,
I
right,
understand
Joe.
that.
yeah, no, and it's crazy because they don't normally get tornadoes over that part.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hey,
Joe.
Hi.
We had a biggest tornado. We never had tornado in Czech Republic, and their tornado, which was 25 miles long,
Oh my God.
wiped out. Go check it on, on
Oh, I
whatever
am.
Yeah,
Yahoo.
well, I saw something last night after Rob had mentioned briefly to me.
Yeah,
and
it
that
was
Yeah.
like
crazy.
four villages was like wiped out.
Well,
Oh
hey,
my
you know what,
gosh.
Joe? I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but maybe they thought we'd already moved there.
If I was gonna follow us, is that what you're saying?
In Czech Republic, usually no tornadoes at all. I mean, we got some, bad weather, but no tornadoes. This was like
Oh,
very
I'm sure it
crazy.
was made y'all shook with all this,
Well, Joe's in Florida, but he's from there, and all his family's from over there.
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
He's over in a beautiful part of Florida where we're going to be in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
Oh, you got to meet up with Kelly, Joe.
No, Joe. I was going to tell you, Joe. We're coming that way in a couple of weeks, so we'll get together for lunch or something for sure, bud.
Yeah,
For
You're
sure.
from already. Yep. I remember it. That'd be great. But anyway, we today the Czech meeting because this guy he lives close by, he had a family there, then they need to go help them because it's been like
Yeah.
a disaster there.
Okay.
No, we understand.
We understand. Appreciate everybody. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to jump on my call here in 3 minutes on the other call, but thank you all so much. And we'll be here next Thursday, and no more holiday interruptions. So I expect to have a whole full rooms here.
Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys.
Bye. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
All right. Bye-bye, all.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you.